Melody, honey, did you already have dinner?
Yeah, I had mac and cheese, Mom. What about you? Did you eat dinner?
Oh, that sounds yummy. Yeah, I just finished eating dinner too. I ate spaghetti.
Oh, that sounds yummy too, Mom. I miss eating the food that you cook, Mommy.
I know you do, honey. I promise I'll cook some more for you soon, okay?
Okay. Guess what? I took a bath all by myself today.
No way, really? That's amazing, Melody. I can't believe you did it all by yourself. Although you're still only 10 years old, so I wouldn't mind it if someone was there to look after you, you know? But still, you're growing up to be such a big girl now. I'm so proud of you.
I'm going to be a big sister soon, so I have to know how to take baths all by myself. I'm going to teach the baby new things too.
Look at you. I'm so proud of you. You're going to be the best big sister ever. Hey, when Mommy comes back home, do you want to have a bath together, or do you want to have one all by yourself now?
Mom, I'm not a baby anymore. I can take one by myself now.
Aw, you're making me sad. I miss taking baths with you. Just this one time. For Mommy, please.
Okay, but it will be the last, Mommy. You're already 30 years old, but you still act like a little kid. You're so silly.
And you're only 10 years old, but you're like a grown-up lady already. And you're going to be the best big sister in the world.
Hey, Mom. Is the baby going to be a girl or a boy? You didn't tell me yet. I really want to know.
It's a surprise, honey. You have to wait until the baby is born to find out, okay?
That's no fair.
By the way, did Dad tell you that you two are coming to visit me this weekend?
Really? Are we going to see you, Mommy?
I don't get to see you anymore because I'm living with Grandma and Grandpa, but I miss you both so much. I wish you both would come to visit me more often.
Yeah, I miss you too, Mom. How long are you staying there for?
Well, it's going to be a really long time, honey. I wish I didn't have to stay here for so long because I miss you so much.
I want to see you too, Mom. I'm going to tell Dad I miss you so we can go visit you, so don't worry, Mommy.
Oh, will you? Will you really do that for Mommy?
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, honey. By the way, are you being a good girl and listening to everything Daddy says?
Yeah, all the time, Mom.
Good. And is Daddy coming home early like he's supposed to?
Well, sometimes he comes home early and sometimes he's a little bit late, I guess.
Really? Well, if you ever get lonely, remember that you can always call me, okay?
Okay, but when Dad comes home late from work, I can watch YouTube.
Oh, I see. So it sounds like you prefer it when he comes home late.
I love YouTube though, Mom, so it's so funny and it makes me laugh all the time.
All right, well, just make sure you lock up all the doors until he gets home, okay?
Yeah, Mom.
How about tonight? Is he already home?
Not yet, Mom. He's late again.
Oh, no. Well, if Daddy isn't at home yet, how did you eat dinner earlier? You know, your mac and cheese?
I made the mac and cheese by myself. It's the one you can just put in the microwave. It's easy, Mom. I press the start button, and then I wait for 3 minutes, and then I wear the oven gloves and open the door and take it out and eat it.
Oh, I see. I'll talk to Daddy and I'll tell him he needs to come home earlier for you, okay?
Okay, Mommy. I want to go watch TV now.
Okay. Is it the Telly Buddies? Well, try not to watch too much TV, okay?
Yes, Mommy.
Hey, Eric, what happened?
Huh? Oh, what happened with what?
I thought you were supposed to come and visit me this weekend. Melody just told me that you're not coming here anymore.
Something came up at work. Sorry about that.
Well, why didn't you tell me earlier?
I thought I did. I texted you, didn't I? What else was I supposed to do? I had to rush to the office.
Okay, but I was really looking forward to seeing you and Melody today. My parents were looking forward to it too. My mom even said that she was happy to go over there to pick her up. You could have let her do that.
It was really short notice, so I didn't even have time to plan anything out. But anyways, sorry about that, okay? How are you doing anyway? Your due date is soon, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but I still want to see you and Melody. I miss you guys a lot.
You don't have to worry about a thing. We're doing just great over here. When you have the baby, you'll come home and everything will be fine.
Well, I was talking to Melody the other day and she sounded like she was kind of lonely. Didn't you promise me that you won't work overtime until I got back home from my parents' house? Don't you think you've been leaving her at home by herself too much?
It's not that much. It's just a couple times a week, if anything. Besides, she's a big girl. She knows how to take care of herself.
I only went back home to my parents because you promised you would be back home early from work every day. Melody's still just 10 years old. It's bad enough that you leave her at home during the day, but I'd really like it if you would be at home with her at least at night. If you absolutely have to stay late at work, you can ask your mom to stay with her until you get back.
Look, everything's all right. Trust me, okay? You're worrying too much, Amy.
Of course I'd worry. I'm about to have my second child, so I'd appreciate it if you took better care of Melody.
She's doing her best to take care of herself because she wants to be a good big sister. I'm still watching over her, but she doesn't even want me to pick out her clothes anymore. She keeps saying that she has to grow up more before the baby comes. So why don't we just let her be, yeah? Besides, if she learns to be more independent, isn't that easier for you? You remember how difficult it is to take care of a newborn, don't you? You know it's a fact that you probably won't be able to give Melody as much attention as before.
I suppose. I still want her to take her time to grow up, though. I don't want her to grow up too fast, you know?
Amy, I understand what you mean, but you don't need to stress yourself, alright? Stress isn't good for the baby, is it? Just relax and let everything take its own course.
Are you sure you're not leaving her to eat mac and cheese every day or anything, are you? I know that there's not much you can do about work getting busy, but just think about Melody a little bit more, okay? That's all I'm asking.
Okay, you have a point. I'll make sure I cook proper meals for her, okay? Okay, listen, I need to answer this call from work. I'll talk to you later, okay? Love you.
Love you too. I'm counting on you to take care of Melody, okay? Melody, it's Mommy. I'm really sorry I didn't answer your calls. My tummy started hurting and I had to go to the hospital. I'll be going to Grandpa and Grandma's house soon, so I'll call you later, okay?
Your tummy hurts? Are you okay, Mommy?
Everything's fine, honey. I just have to rest for a little bit, that's all.
Okay, that's good.
So what did you want to talk about? You already had dinner and you had your bath, right?
No, Mommy, I'm hungry.
What?
I made mac and cheese again, but it was too hot when I took it out the microwave and I accidentally dropped it. I'm hungry.
You're going to eat mac and cheese again? Where's Daddy? Is he at home?
No, he's not here. He's still at work.
Okay, well listen, there should be more microwavable food in the pantry. It's on the bottom shelf. Go there and tell me what you see.
Mommy, I know about those, but I already ate them.
All of them? Melody, there were plenty for like 2 weeks.
It's empty, Mommy. There's nothing on that shelf.
Oh my god. Okay, well, how about a cup of instant noodles in the kitchen cupboard? You know, the one under where the knives and forks are? Go and check to see if that's there and you can have that. You know how to boil the kettle, right?
Sorry, Mommy. I ate that too.
OMG, what? Melody, have you been eating nothing but microwave food and instant noodles all this time? Hasn't Daddy cooked for you?
He does, sometimes.
Honey, even if Daddy didn't cook for you, I made sure that I bought enough food before I left. I don't understand. Melody, honey, be honest with Mommy, okay? What's going on there?
Sorry, Mommy. I lied.
Huh? About what? What's wrong?
The truth is that Daddy's never at home. He always comes home really late, and there are some days where he doesn't even come home at all. He only comes home when it's time for us to call you on FaceTime, but then he leaves right after that.
Melody! Oh my god, is that true? So have you been at home by yourself this entire time?
Yeah. Daddy says it's better if I learn how to do things by myself because I'm gonna be a big sister. I pinky promised him that I wouldn't tell you because he didn't want you to worry about me. He said you were having a bad time with the new baby.
Really? Oh my god. Melody, you don't deserve this. You've been such a good girl and Mommy didn't know.
But Daddy hasn't come back home since the day before yesterday. He gave me $10, but I already used all of it at the corner store.
For 2 days? And you went to the store all by yourself? What if you get... Never mind. That is not acceptable. Mommy is very angry with Daddy. Melody, you did a great job, okay? But no more going to the stores. Mommy will sort this out.
I haven't eaten anything since last night. I'm sorry. I wasted the money. I used it to buy candy and toys, but I didn't buy any food.
Melody, you don't have to be sorry about anything, okay? You didn't do anything wrong, baby. How about this? Do you want to come and live with me for a bit? With Grandma and Grandpa, too?
Really? I have school tomorrow, though.
It'll be fine. I miss you so much, and Grandma's going to make a lot of yummy food. I can't wait to see you, baby. Grandpa is on his way to pick you up, okay? I'll let you know when he's close by, so open the door when I say it's okay, okay? But keep the door locked until Mommy says you can open it, okay?
Okay, Mommy. I can't wait to see you again.
You'll be staying with us for a little bit, so you can pack a bag with you, PJs and some clothes. Don't forget your toothbrush and your homework, okay? Can you do that for Mommy?
Yeah, I can do that. I'll go and pack now into my unicorn backpack, Mom.
That's my girl. Tell you what, we'll order a pizza for when you get here. How does that sound?
Yay! I can't wait!
Ah, sorry, I was sleeping. I didn't mean to miss your calls. Is everything okay? How are you feeling?
You were asleep? At home?
Yes, of course. Where else? You kept yelling at me about it, so I've been coming home earlier like you told me to.
Oh, okay. What about Melody? How is she?
She's already in bed. You should know what time she goes to bed, right? I make sure I tuck her in bed early so that she can get plenty of sleep.
Sure. Are you being honest with me, Eric?
You worry too much, Amy. I'm telling you everything is fine here. I'll take Melody with me when we visit you on your due date. That's in a couple of days, right?
That's funny because Melody is here with me right now.
Huh? Melody's with you? Oh, what do you mean? What's going on?
My dad went and picked her up 3 hours ago, and he said nobody was home but Melody.
What? Why?
I'm the one that should be asking the questions here. Where have you been staying all this time? Where are you right now?
Oh man, listen, Amy. Work has just been so busy. I haven't been at home as much as I should be, and I didn't tell you because I figured you'd get mad at me again if you knew.
So what? So you lied to me? So you left our 10-year-old kid all by herself at home? Are you friggin' kidding me? Eric, you have a lot of explaining to do. Go on, explain yourself.
Wait, but what about school? She has school in the morning.
Never mind that for now. You need to tell me why you left our child at home alone and unfed.
What?
Melody told me everything. She said you haven't been home since the day before yesterday. Is that correct?
Oh, right, yeah. Look, I was called in for work, you know?
At the weekend? You don't work on the weekends.
They had an emergency and needed me to come in. I can't control the things that happen at work.
You never worked on weekends, though, ever. What's with the sudden change?
Yeah, I know. That's why I was so confused when they called me in. I didn't have a choice, though. One of our best co-workers just quit.
Uh-huh. Well, if it's work, then why are you at a beach resort? I'd love to hear what business an IT company would have there.
A beach resort? What are you talking about?
I got a notice that says you paid toll on the highway. What's that all about? You've been using the car, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I need to use the car for work. I just had a business trip and I had to go past the tolls for it.
Okay, if that's true, then I'd suppose that you wouldn't have a problem with me calling your office to confirm that there was a business trip. No objections, right? I can ask them that first thing tomorrow.
Wait, no, don't do that. Please.
Why not?
You don't need to make such a big deal out of this. It's not that serious, is it? You don't want to bother people at my work with our family issues, right? Let's not get them involved.
What? You gave your 10-year-old daughter $10 and left her alone in the house for days? That's pretty serious in my books. Don't screw with me, Eric.
Amy, I am so sorry about that. It won't happen again.
So, who did you go with? Don't try and tell me you went to a beach resort by yourself, because I won't buy it for a second.
But I did go by myself. I needed to clear my mind for a bit, so I booked a little weekend getaway for myself. What is wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? Are you crazy? Who did you go with?
It was just me, I swear.
Well, I can just check our bank statements and clear that up myself then.
No.
No what?
Amy, okay, fine. I went with my friend. I went with Max. You know Max, right? We just went on a boys' trip.
Well, if that were true, then you should have just said that in the first place. And yes, I do know Max. Maybe I'll give him a call and he can tell me about your little boys' trip together then.
Amy, why do you have to do this? It's not necessary, okay?
Then you better be ready for the consequences.
What consequences? Look, okay, fine. I'll tell you the truth, the whole truth. Just promise you won't freak out, okay?
Go on then, let's hear it.
I met a girl on this dating app, okay?
I see. And what?
And you know, I'm sorry, okay?
Well, that settles it then.
Okay, how?
We're getting divorced.
Wait, no, come on. Aren't you being a little bit harsh here? You can't just break up with me like that. I was just having a bit of fun. I needed a break.
You needed a break? Were you the one who was carrying a whole human being inside of you and you're telling me that you need a break?
Well, I mean, she just said she wanted a friend to go with her to the resort, so I volunteered. That's all. A quick, short vacation.
And you think you're the one who needs a vacation? Leaving a kid at home? This isn't something out of a Home Alone movie, you know. This is real.
I know. I see that now.
What the heck is wrong with you, Eric? Seriously, what the hell do you think you're doing to our daughter? Look, I don't care about the cheating anymore. You cheat all you want, but leaving Melody to starve like that is child neglect and child abuse.
That's not true. I gave her money to buy food.
You thought she would be able to survive for 3 whole days on $10? That would mean you expected her to use $1 per meal. And what if she got kidnapped on the way to the corner store? We're lucky she didn't. But if she did, then that would have been all on you.
Well, good thing she wasn't, okay?
Melody didn't even know that you'd be gone for 3 days. She didn't even know what to get herself. That was your job, to feed her properly.
But there were, microwave meals and stuff in the house, right?
She told me she ate those whenever you'd come home late from work. They're all gone. You didn't even think about that, though, did you? You figured that since I bought a ton of groceries before I left for my parents' house, everything would be fine. But you forgot that the groceries would eventually run out, didn't you? How stupid can you be?
I'm sorry.
Apologizing won't do or change anything. It's too late for that. I want a divorce.
Wait, no. That's going too far. We can't get a divorce. I wasn't in a serious relationship with that girl anyways.
Like I said, the cheating isn't the problem here. I'm angry at how you treated Melody. You put her in serious danger.
Did I? I think you're overreacting, Amy. Come on. She's alive and fine now, isn't she?
Well, let me sum it up for you, you dumb twat. First, you convinced a 10-year-old to learn to be independent by taking baths alone, cooking microwave meals alone. Second, you taught her to lie to me about you coming home early. Third, you made her go to the corner store all by herself at the risk of kidnap. And that was because you hadn't fed her properly at home, when you should have. And to think that you left a child at risk so you could go and cheat on me? No woman in their right mind would stay married to a man like that.
You're about to have another baby. I just wanted to have a little fun before the baby was born. This was a mistake, I admit it. I promise I won't do it again. Come on, Amy. Won't you forgive me just this one time?
This one time, huh? You might have starved for just this one time, but you left her alone in the house more than once. You can't leave a little girl in the house by herself, and especially at night. What if something really bad happened to her? What would you have done?
Something really bad? Like what? She knows to lock the doors at night. Nobody's gonna kidnap her or anything.
I taught her to never use the stove when adults aren't around, but there's still a chance she could have. What if she burned herself, or even set something on fire by accident? Or what if someone else found out that she was left in the house by herself? You think a locked door is going to stop a kidnapper? Or what if a neighbor found out and called the police? Did you even think about that?
Well, none of that happened, did it? There was actually a pretty low chance it would have happened. We live in a safe neighborhood. Come on.
I'm not talking about the chances of it happening. I'm saying the possibility is still there. We're her parents. We're supposed to protect her no matter what. That's our job. But you don't care about that, do you? I can't even imagine how you think that that's okay.
But people leave their kids at home alone at night anyway, right? Things like this happen all the time. Don't you think you're being a little overprotective?
I'm not talking about other people. The only reason why I decided to go back to my parents' house was because you promised that you'd come home early every day. But you took advantage of me not being there and went out to sleep with another girl. We don't need someone like you in our lives.
Amy, I'm sorry. I really messed up.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to Melody. I'll get back to you regarding our divorce.
Oh, wait, I swear I won't cheat anymore, and I won't leave Melody at home alone anymore. Oh, please, just trust me. Oh, come on. We've been doing so well up until now. What's a little bump like this to us, huh? We can get over it, right?
You just proved to me that I can't trust you anymore. You've completely betrayed my trust. We spent years building this family and relationship, and you just destroyed all of it. All you care about is yourself. I can't trust you to take care of my children anymore. Goodbye. After that, Eric drove all the way to my parents' house where I was staying with Melody. He went down on his hands and knees and begged for us to forgive him. Of course, none of us did, not even Melody. Although I could tell that she felt bad for her daddy feeling upset, but still, I wasn't going to let her feel sorry for him. We checked his phone after to find out some hard truths. It turns out he's been on dating apps and lying about being married to me ever since I got pregnant with our second baby. So he's been cheating on me much longer than I thought, almost for 9 months. How pathetic. I just lost the last bit of empathy I had for that man, and I feel nothing for him now. He kept begging me not to divorce him up until the very last second, but I ignored him. Shortly after that day, I went into labor and I safely gave birth to a baby girl. So Melody will have a little sister to take care of now. Once the divorce has settled and I get child support for both of my babies, I'm considering to move out of my parents' place and get our own little house somewhere in the suburbs. I allow him to see Melody and the baby once a month, but sometimes Melody doesn't even want to see him, which is great for me. I thought Melody would be really sad about the divorce, but it seems that she's old enough to understand that he did a really bad thing. I've been trying to spend as much time with her so I can make her feel better too. I promise to never make my children feel sad or lonely ever again, and I'll do whatever it takes to give them the love and care that they need for the rest of my life. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more.
Sasha! Sasha, are you there? I have something I really need to talk to you about. It's about the $1,500 you send me every month. The thing is that I went to the bank today to make sure that it had been deposited, but it wasn't there. Hi, Mom. Yes, that is right. The money hasn't been sent yet. It is still the 24th. I send the money on the 25th every month, remember? Oh, is that right? I suppose it is, isn't it? I guess I was just one day off. Oops. But really, Sasha, you should know better than to get my hopes up like that. Now it feels like I've lost all that money. I think that as a fine for your bad behavior, you should send me the money right away. I'm sorry, Mom, but that is not going to happen. What did you just say? You insolent little brat. Are you not listening to your own mother now? I don't even know who you've become, but you certainly aren't the daughter I raised you to be. Mom, I don't want to fight, so I am not even going to touch on what you just said. But anyways, I only have $1,000 in the bank right now anyways. Are you serious, Sasha? Honestly, what kind of person did I raise if you don't even have basic common sense about how to spend and save money? I bet you just wasted it all on frivolous things. Well, fine. If that's all you have to send to me right now, then I guess I will take it. No, Mom. That's not all the money I have to send you. It's all the money I have. I can't send it to you. I don't want to hear any excuses. Send me that $1,000 this instant. And of course, I'll still be expecting the $1,500 as usual tomorrow. Mom, you are not listening to me. Again. I can't send you the $1,000, and I certainly won't be able to pay you that plus your usual $1,500. Why does it seem to be your goal in life to disappoint your own mother, huh? I don't care if you can't do it. Just make it happen. Mom, how am I supposed to afford basic things for myself if I do that? So now you're saying that you think your life is more valuable than my life. I cannot believe what I am hearing from you, Sasha. Now you go to the bank right away and transfer that money into my account. No, Mom. That won't be happening today. But tomorrow, I promise you that your money will be there like it has been every month for almost a decade now. Excuse me. You will listen to your mother. Do you understand me, young lady? Okay, Mom. I need to get back to work. We will talk later. Sasha! You respond to your mother or you are in big trouble! Do you hear me? Hey, Sasha. Is everything all right? You look like something was really bothering you at work today. Oh, Jack. Did I really? Don't tell me that your mom has been getting on your back again. Well, basically, yes. She mixed up the date and thought that she would be getting her money today when it is really getting there tomorrow. But she got so mad at me for her own mistake and was complaining a lot. Even after I pointed out to her that it is still the 24th, she just got even more upset. Then she said that I should pay her $1,000 today as well as her usual $1,500 tomorrow to make up for getting her so angry today. Wow. She really has some nerve. I am really sorry to hear all that, Sasha. But don't tell me that you actually paid her all of that. No, of course not. I don't fall for her games that easily, you know. Yeah, I imagine you must have a lot of experience dealing with her by this point. You've got the patience of a saint, Sasha. Thank you. That really means a lot that you said that. And also, I'm sorry for not asking if you were okay in person at the office when I noticed. Oh, Jack. I'm not your responsibility. You don't need to worry about that. Besides, I know that you have plenty of work that you need to take care of. That, and it wouldn't really solve the real problem at hand anyways. So it really is okay. I see. Well, I appreciate you talking to me about all this. By the way, Sasha, you've been sending your mom this money every month for 10 whole years. I didn't want to say anything earlier, but I'm worried that if something doesn't change soon, this might really start affecting us and our financial future. I know, Jack. You're right. But that woman... You know it was her cheating on my dad that caused my parents to split up. And because of that, my mom wasn't granted any alimony. And then my dad ran off and never paid any child support. And even without all that money, she was able to raise me and see me off through high school. But now all she says whenever I tell her no is that I should be more grateful to her for all that she has done. Sasha, none of that is your fault, and it is absolutely not something that I think you ever need to apologize for. But I think that we might have some big changes coming in our lives soon, and it is time to seriously consider our future as a family. You're right, Jack. Right about everything. Oh, and that reminds me. You still haven't told your mom that we moved in together, right? No, I haven't gotten around to it yet. And does your mom still not even know who I am? That's right. But it's not just your name. She doesn't even know you exist. I think I have an idea of how we can use this to our advantage. What do you mean by that? Sasha, I'm going to ask you to trust me. I think I have a really good idea, but I want you to leave it up to me. What is it? Well, your mom just really seems to be driven by her emotions, which can change on a dime. So I think we can use that. But I'll tell you more about my plan later. Okay. That sounds good, Jack. Sasha, we have a serious problem, and you better fix it. A problem? But I already got the confirmation from the bank that the $1,500 was transferred into your account. Yes, the usual payment was deposited, but you are still $1,000 short. Mom, we talked about this the other day, remember? I said that I couldn't and wasn't going to pay you that $1,000. I have been living on the bare minimum so that I could send you the money. In fact, the way things are going now, I might have to start sending less or nothing at all. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mom? This is serious. Well, yes. Everything you said is true. I'm glad you understand. Okay then. I still have some housework I need to get to, so I'll be leaving. Hold it right there, young lady. Because I need to tell you, I've actually thought of a way that you could send me $10,000 a month instead. What? Mom, is this another one of those pyramid schemes? I'm going to ignore that because I'm kind. And because in order for this to work, I need your help. Oh, jeez. Okay, Mom. Tell me about your plan. Because if I am being honest, I have a difficult time believing that something claiming to make an instant $10,000 is anything but some terrible scam. Either you getting scammed or you trying to scam someone else. This isn't going to get us into any trouble with the police or anything like that, will it? Of course it's nothing like that. Everything is going to be fine. Okay, then. Tell me about your plan, Mom. Sasha, my plan is that you are going to marry a man that I have picked out for you. Excuse me? I'm going to what? Besides, this will be a good thing for you, too, won't it? You'll end up with such an amazing husband. This guy is the president of an IT company. That means he has got to be loaded and certainly won't miss $10,000 every month if it's for his mother-in-law. Mom, I really don't even know what to say to this. Where can I even start? I know! It's all happened so fast that even I can hardly believe it. But yesterday, a man came to visit suddenly and told me his whole story. I was so shocked. I don't really have the full story on him, but I guess that somehow he saw you and knew that it was love at first sight. I'll be honest with you, Sasha. I really don't know what a man like that would see in a daughter who is only good for sending her mother money. And barely so at that. But I always say to never look a gift horse in the mouth. So here we are. And besides, none of that matters at the end of the day, because if you marry him, then he'll surely pay me my $10,000 a month. Mom, Don't you think all of this sounds a little too good to be true? I thought the same things. But don't worry, dear. Your mom did her research. He even had papers to show me to prove who he was. He even gave me a signed note guaranteeing all of what he was saying. So you see, there really is nothing to worry about. The only thing left for you to do is marry this guy. Mom, this is all happening so fast. I have to think about now. I think I'll need a little time to reorganize my thoughts. I'll message you back soon. Jack, did you happen to pay a visit to my mother recently? Oh, Sasha. I did actually. I was just about to message you to talk about it. Let me guess. Your mom messaged you just now? Yeah, like just a minute ago. I couldn't really understand everything she sent, but she was telling some story about how some rich guy who fell in love with me promised my mom $10,000 a month if I married him, or something like that. She said he even gave her a signed document guaranteeing all of this. I wonder if the note said something like, in exchange for receiving Sasha as a bride, I will stop the monthly payments of $1,500. $10,000 will be paid in reconciliation. Jack, what did you do? And then it probably continued on to say something like, given that giving away her only daughter will prevent her from living the life she is used to, Lois Green will be paid $10,000 to upkeep her lifestyle. Or something to that effect. Jack, what is all of this? What's the matter? Did I say something weird? Yeah. Do you think this is normal? I guess not. Anyways, after that, I also went to go pay a visit to your dad, too. What? You went and saw my dad? And Sasha, you are not going to believe the lie that your mom has been keeping up this whole time. What? You mean my mom has been hiding something? Sasha, your dad actually did pay your mom alimony as well as child support. Are you serious? Every month he sent her $1,500, just like you. He kept it up every month for years until you turned 18, when the payment stopped. So then, she lied to me. For all these years. I guess so. I'm so sorry to be the one to be telling you all of this. But your dad said that he never missed a single check because he wanted what was best for you. He said there were times when he was living on the edge of bankruptcy, but still made his payments every single month. But in high school, Mom made me find a part-time job because she said we didn't have enough money and I would need to contribute. Well, you have all this information now. You can confront your mom if you really felt like it. I don't really know. But something is telling me that this would be better left alone. Are you sure about that? If you have some kind of plan to make everything right, then I am all ears. But I really just don't have the stomach to try and directly confront my mom. But thanks to what you've just told me, I really feel as if I could finally cut her off and be at peace with it. Maybe it would just be easier if I faded out of her life. If that is what you think the best decision for you is, then I won't say anything. Anyways, I also went and picked up the marriage documents. Would you mind if I went over to your place? Of course you can. I'll see you in a bit. Sasha! Guess what? Jack, that man I was telling you about, he just transferred $10,000 to my bank account. I guess that must mean that you finally came to your senses and married him, huh? That must be it. I knew deep down you were a good girl who listened to her mother. And now I get $10,000 a month! You really did finally make your mother proud. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, right. I see what happened. You're mistaken. He actually said he's going to cease all payments. What? No. You're mistaken. He is stopping your payments of $1,500 and replacing it with his $10,000. Oh, are you sure about that? Don't start with me, Sasha. Of course I'm sure. Anyways, I've already moved out of my old apartment and decided to live in a hotel suite from now on. And with this kind of money coming in, I won't even have to keep my job. I quit earlier today, actually. Oh, Sasha. It's like I've become some sort of celebrity or something with the lifestyle I'll have now. It is so great having so much money. I'm just so happy. Sasha, I need you to transfer that $10,000 to my bank account right now. Oh, this is really bad. I reached out to Jack again and told him that we had an agreement and that he offered me $10,000 a month in exchange for marrying you. And he turned around and told me that $10,000 a month was never part of the agreement. He told me that he agreed to pay me $10,000 as a kind of ballast to help me while I figured out how to live on my own since you wouldn't be paying me anymore. But that's not all. Then I got a call from a lawyer claiming to represent your father, claiming that I was misusing the child support money. How did it all come to this? I just don't understand. This is really bad. I don't know what to do. I thought I would be getting all this money monthly. That's why I chose this hotel. Between the room fee and room service, I've already gone through all the money. Oh, this is bad. Really, really bad. That's why I need you to listen to me right now, Sasha. I need you to send me the $10,000 instead. That way, I can buy some time for myself and try to think of a way out of this mess. Hurry and send the money now! Are you listening to me, Sasha? Sasha, are you there? It's an emergency. The money I asked for never made it into my account, and so I had to check out of the hotel. I thought that I would go to live together with you in your apartment, but when I got there... Sasha, why didn't you tell me you had some other girl roommate? And then I tried to call your work so I could talk to you. And they told me that you transferred out of the company 6 months ago. Did you move? Sasha, I know you're there. You can't just abandon your mother like this, Sasha. Answer me right this second or you'll be in big trouble. Sasha! So, my mom was really in a bind. We were worried that she might try and show up at our office one day. But then we realized that without money, there was no way she could afford to travel all the way to come see us. That's why I think she made the smart choice to apply for a job at a temp agency not far from her home. She was so blinded by money that she thought nothing would ever go wrong for her again. And now she works around the clock in horrible conditions for a lousy company, barely eking out an existence. I received messages from her asking for help. To be honest, after supporting her for all these years, as terrible as she was even, it still wrenched my heart seeing her suffer. But Jack told me that this is what she deserved for living off of other people's money for so long. In the end, I decided to completely cut her out of my life. I even went to the cell phone store and had my number changed. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey, Amanda, how have you been? Remember me? I came back to the States 3 days ago. It's been a while, huh? I missed you.
OMG, Haley, it's you. It is you, right?
Yes, it's me.
Oh, phew, I thought I had the wrong person for a second there.
Oh, no, it's me for sure. Do you know anyone else who left the States for Milan?
No, I don't. But still, I just wanted to make sure it was you. Anyway, it's been ages. It's been like 2 years or something like that since you moved to Milan, right?
Yeah, time flies, huh?
Yeah, and did you say that you're back for good? And are you back with your husband? You moved there in the first place for his job, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely back in LA for good. And so here's the thing. He's actually no longer my husband.
Oh my god, no, what happened?
Well, you can take a wild guess at that.
Did you guys get a divorce?
Yep, but don't worry, it was amicable. Well, more or less.
Oh no, I am so sorry to hear that.
No, don't be. I'm so over it, and I'm totally fine. I actually couldn't wait to move back here again. Honestly, LA is the best place to be. No offense to Milan and Italian people, but Americans are the best. And there's no place like home, right?
Right. Well, the US of A missed you too. So, if you don't mind, can I ask what happened between you guys, though? Because I literally thought you were like the golden couple. And even on your Instagram post, from what I remember, all of your photos were of you two being all lovey-dovey. But actually, come to think of it, you haven't been posting there lately, huh?
No, I think my last post was a few months ago now.
Oh, wow, yeah, I just noticed that actually. You haven't been posting on there in a while, huh?
Well, the thing is, me and Esteban, we've known each other for almost 2 decades, and that's a friggin' long time, right? A relationship that has gone on for as long as that is never going to be as romantic or exciting anymore, you know. All of that just fades, and things just weren't the same between us anymore.
Right. I mean, you guys met when you were in high school, right?
Yep, we were that high school sweetheart couple. You remember that, huh?
Of course. You guys were like the couple that everyone was jealous of. So it must have been a hard decision for the both of you then.
Yeah, we had our long hours of talks time and time again, and boy, was that tedious. But we got there in the end, and we went for it.
You mean you guys filed for the divorce, right?
Yep, and voila, I'm officially single now.
Wow. And you guys don't have children, right?
No, we don't, and that was a good thing for sure. He always wanted to have kids, though.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, the longer we were married, the more he wanted them. I suggested getting a cat or even a dog, but he wasn't really in on that.
Oh, my sister and her husband actually did that and got a dog and then eventually had 2 kids.
Oh, wow, really? Which one of them wanted kids?
The opposite to you guys, actually. She wanted them, but her husband didn't.
Ah, well, it looks like getting a dog worked in their case.
Yeah, definitely worked for them.
Yeah, I don't think getting a pet would have worked for me, though. I was, and still am, pretty adamant about not having them. No offense to kids or anything. It's just not for me, you know.
Yeah, to each their own, right?
Yeah, exactly. But ever since I made it clear that I didn't want them, that's when we started to really fall apart. And I could understand why, you know. And I tried making an effort to make things work since then. I really tried. But we just couldn't get back to the way we used to be.
Yeah, I suppose they say that having the same values and future vision is really important in finding the right partner, right?
Yeah, we should have talked more about this at the beginning of our relationship, really. Or even when we got engaged.
Yeah, well, I guess there's no point in dwelling on it now. But can I ask why you don't want children? If it's too much of a personal question, you don't have to answer that, of course.
No, it's fine, I guess. In a nutshell, I just wanted to prioritize my career over having children. Kids are expensive, and everyone knows that, right?
Yeah, especially now more than ever with this economy.
Yeah, and also, the more pressure he put on me, the more that made me not want them. Which I know is a bit silly, but I don't know, I just didn't want to give in and let him win, you know.
But having kids isn't a win or lose situation, right?
Sure, but I don't know, the stubborn side got to me, I guess. And anyway, it really was more about me wanting to keep my job and keep moving up in the career ladder.
Right, yeah. Well, sorry if I was prying, and thanks for sharing that.
No worries, it actually feels nice talking to somebody about this besides to Italian people who can't really understand English.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, and you can tell me anything anytime. I'll be here if you want someone to hear you out. I'm only a text or a phone call away.
Aw, thanks, Amanda. I appreciate the thought. It's sad how things change, though, you know. In relationships and marriage, everything changes over time. Eventually, it always does, and nothing stays the same.
Yeah, and I guess unless the two of you evolve and head in the same direction, things can start to fall apart, like you said, huh?
Yeah. When we were younger, we had so much fun. so much. We were invincible. We traveled around the world together, took some risks, did plenty of stupid things, but it was just so much fun. But over the last few years, not so much. And now, not at all. So I can see why he was tempted to have some of that back, you know.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, there were plenty of young, hot Italian girls in Milan. I mean, in a city like Milan, they're everywhere you go.
But what do you mean when you said he wanted some of that back? Do you mean he cheated on you with a hot Italian girl?
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but he claims he fell in love with one of the young girls at his office. I mean, we both work in fashion, right? So this girl he cheated on me with, she's probably a model or something.
Oh, what? I had no idea. Did he really cheat on you?
Yeah, apparently she was willing to give him kids, and that made him file the divorce on me.
Oh, wow. So is she pregnant now or something?
I have no idea. Probably.
Oh no, I am so sorry to hear that, Haley. You sound like you really went through a hard time. Why didn't you call me or text me earlier? I would have tried to be there for you.
I hope you're not pitying me or anything. I don't need that kind of pity. I have my moments when I'm sad and whatnot, sure. But like I said earlier, I'm over it, and I'm totally fine now. I actually feel happier than I ever was before, since I don't have to worry about anything else or anyone but myself.
Oh well, that's great to hear, and seriously, good for you. I wasn't pitying you or anything either, by the way. Honestly, it wasn't meant to come across that way at all.
Good, because that's the last thing I need.
So what are your plans now that you're back here?
Well, first and foremost, I'm going to get back to the company I used to work for.
Oh, that fashion agency?
Yeah, the marketing department and I have been in touch, and they said they might be able to take me back.
Oh, that is great. Isn't that going to bring back a lot of memories of you and Esteban, though? Because that's where you guys met, right?
I thought about that too, but what gives, right? I'm over it now, so I'm sure I'll get over that phase soon too, especially if I'm focused on my work. And working in that fashion agency should keep my mind busy all the time. God, I can't wait to get back into it.
Yeah, that sounds good, and gosh, you're so strong. If I were you, I'd probably be in pieces now and all over the place. I wouldn't even be thinking about a job.
Well, I only left for Milan for Esteban and that failed, so here I am. So that's my top priority right now. Then I need to find my own apartment. I'll probably need to do that while I'm working, but we'll see how fast I can get settled in at work first.
That's definitely going to be important, yeah. Let me know if you need any help with that. I don't know what exactly I can do, but I'll try and do what I can to help you out there.
Aw, thanks. Yeah, I'll let you know if I need help. Although you know me, I'm pretty good with getting stuff done quick. I'm sure I can handle it on my own. So anyway, do you want to hang out sometime soon? Maybe over a lunch or dinner at your place?
Huh? At my house?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, but don't you want to go out to a nice cafe or a restaurant or something? Is there anywhere specific you want to check out? There's been a few places around here that closed and newly opened up since COVID, you know.
Well, I'd rather just chill at your place, actually, if I'm being honest. I stayed in Italy for so long, and I just want to have a good old, nice, home-cooked American meal. You have no idea how much I've missed that. Eating American food in Italy is just not the same. It's not hearty enough, you know. And they use too many tomatoes in all of their dishes.
I guess I can imagine that, since they're Italians.
Also, Italian food is great, and I have nothing against it, especially if it's the real authentic type of dish, you know? But it's just not the food I grew up with, right? They think mac and cheese is the worst food ever, when they've got food like lasagna, which is pretty much the same.
Well, they're quite different, you know. So I guess I'll cook us something then at my place, huh? Are you sure you want to come over to my place, though? It's not the most exciting place, and it's a bit of a mess here. Oh, and my husband's going to be here, too. You remember Thomas, right?
Thomas? I'm sure I've seen him in one of your photos on Instagram or something.
Yeah, so he's been working from home lately, so he might be there, which would be annoying.
Oh, no, that's fine. I don't mind at all.
Really? Are you sure?
No, of course not. If anything, I'd love to meet him again and get to know him. Heck, let's make it a dinner at your place then.
Oh, okay. Let me talk to him and see what he says then.
Oh, and I'm craving a juicy steak with fries as well. Oh, just thinking about it makes me salivate. I'm sure you know how to cook up a great steak, right?
Yeah, I mean, Thomas is usually the one to grill the meat when we have barbecue, so maybe he can help out.
Yeah, that totally sounds good. Do you want to make it dinner at your place tomorrow then?
Yeah, can do. I just checked with Thomas and he said he'll be at home.
Oh, great. I get to meet him in person then. What time do you want me to come around?
How about, let's see, around 7 p.m.?
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, great. I'll start preparing for it then.
Wow, I think it's almost been 5 years since I last saw him, right? This'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if he remembers you. I'd have to ask.
Yeah, I don't blame him if he's forgotten who I am, though. I barely remember him, too. And how are you with him anyway? Are you guys doing good?
Oh, we've been together for maybe 10 years or something, so we're definitely not as lovey-dovey. And I totally get what you said earlier about the passion and excitement just fading away over time.
See? It always does, eventually, right?
Yeah, but we're all right, I suppose. My son is in grade 6, meaning he's 12 years old, so he's coming up to being a teenager soon. He's always up to no good. Let me tell you, don't have kids. Nah, I'm joking. I love that boy to bits.
Oh, I totally forgot you had a son. Oh my god, we really need to catch up big time. And, sorry, I forgot, what was his name?
Brandon, he just turned 12 a few months ago, actually. So you can imagine how I can't wait until he starts being a bratty teenager.
Aw, Brandon, that's such a cool name. Wow, that's so great to hear about your son and your little family. Are you thinking of having more kids?
Yeah, we want to, but I guess it'll happen when it happens, right?
Yeah. Oh god, there's so much we need to talk about and I keep typing here. I should save it all for when we have that dinner tomorrow, right?
Oh, I'm sure there still wouldn't be enough time during dinner, though.
Ha, that's probably true. Anyway, I'll be there tomorrow. Can't wait to see you. Looking forward to seeing your hubby Thomas too. Oh, is your son going to be there too?
Oh no, he's off to a sleepover at his best friend's house tomorrow night. It's probably a good thing that he won't be home tomorrow night.
Oh well, hopefully I can meet him another time then.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll meet him one of these days.
All right, well then, see you tomorrow. Well, that was really a wonderful dinner, Amanda. That was such a nice spread. I have to say, I'm so chuffed. Thanks for having me over.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Haley. And thanks for flirting with my husband, you cow!
What? Amanda, is that you texting me?
Yes, it's me, you bozo head. You floozy! What the hell makes you think you can flirt with my husband right in front of me, huh?
Amanda, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, don't play dumb with me, Haley. 'Cause you know exactly what I'm talking about. You outright flirted with Thomas across the dinner table. I saw you putting your foot up his leg.
What? No, that is a lie. How could you have seen that when it was under the table?
I don't need to look under the table to know what's going on, you idiot. I could tell just by the way you guys were both fidgeting around on your chairs.
Oh, dear. Okay, you got me. Yes, we were touching each other up, okay?
I saw the way you looked at him, too.
Okay, yes, we were touching each other up and eyeing each other up. There, I admitted it. Are you happy now?
Oh my god, you son of a witch! I hate you!
Oh, please. You're being so dramatic and totally misunderstanding everything. I didn't flirt with him, okay? He was the one who started it, all right?
He did?
Sure. I mean, the moment he shook my hand and embraced me when we saw each other, I definitely felt his hand slide down to my derriere, let's say. And boy, he loved what he touched.
No, he did not touch you there.
Oh, yes, he did. So, you see, he started it okay, so get over yourself, Amanda.
No, I know what I saw, and I'm not backing down on this one. You slut. And that dress you wore? Who wears a skimpy dress like that over to a friend's dinner, huh? You knew that my husband was going to be there, and you knew you had to get his attention.
Oh, didn't you like my dress? Or I take it that you didn't like the way I looked in my dress since I looked so good, right? No need to be so jealous of me, Amanda.
No, I am not jealous. That's not what I'm talking about.
Amanda, we had a great dinner tonight. Your mac and cheese was the best I've had in years. The wine was great. The conversation was even better. And the company was the best. Can we leave it at that?
No, no, no!
You're acting like a lunatic here, Amanda. Calm down, okay?
You're telling me to calm down? Don't tell me what to do, okay? You're the one who needs to stay the heck away from me and my family. So stay away and shove it.
Oh, wow. Geez, thanks for the great dinner then. You just totally ruined it.
You think I ruined it? You ruined it, Haley.
Whatever. Bye. Hey, Amanda. Sorry to hear about what happened between you and Thomas. Listen, I know we got off on the wrong foot at the dinner the other day, but can we talk, please?
Oh my god, I can't believe you have the audacity to text me, Haley. You, out of all people, should not be texting me at all. How could you do this, huh? Where are your morals?
What do you mean?
You slept with my husband, and I know you did. I was right about it all along. So stop acting like you're my friend and admit it.
Oh, wow. How did you find out? That's pretty impressive.
What did you just say?
Well, I didn't tell you that it was me because it's no fun if I tell you. But you beat me to it.
How the hell did you get in touch with him?
Oh, he didn't tell you that we exchanged numbers at the dinner at your place?
So it's true? He told me, and now you just confirmed it. You did that behind my back. How could you?
Well, because he happens to love me, and I love him too.
Oh, you think he loves you? After seeing you for one night? You think that's love? And what would a divorce say, like you know about that, huh? And how dare you say those words to me?
Wow, Amanda, stop being so jealous, okay? I can't help it if I'm that attractive, right?
How can you say that? Are you insane? Your husband cheated on you, so you should know how this feels. How can you even think about doing something like this to me or anyone after what you've gone through?
Oh, I guess I didn't tell you the entire truth about my divorce. Whoopsie.
Huh? And what the heck is that supposed to mean?
Well, the thing is, you see, my dumb ex-husband never really cheated on me.
What? What do you mean? And what happened? Why did you get a divorce?
Well, the reason why I divorced my husband was because I cheated on him with this really great Italian model.
What? That's not what you told me.
Well, I did tell you that there are a lot of good-looking people in Italy, right? And I mean, come on, me and him both work in the fashion industry, so we're bound to meet great-looking people, right? You probably have no idea because you've never been there, but every which way you turn, there are hot guys and girls everywhere.
Oh my god, so wait, you told me that he cheated on you, but are you telling me that you were the one who cheated on him?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? He might have cheated on me too, but I have no proof, so I only have his word and I'll never know. But he wanted to stay married to me either way.
He did? I thought the divorce was a mutual agreement like you said.
Well, it wasn't, okay? He was too desperate to have kids, and like I told you, I never wanted them. See? At least I told you some truths there.
Oh my god, so he always wanted children and he was faithful to you, but it was you who ruined your own marriage?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. It was only a matter of time, really. We were going to get a divorce either way. I couldn't stand how needy and clingy he was being. And for the love of God, he's the worst mama's boy ever. God, I'm so glad he's off my back now.
Oh my god, this is the total opposite of what you told me. You totally deceived me into thinking that you were the one who got betrayed. You made me feel sorry for you. I felt sorry for you. I felt sorry for a nasty, conniving witch like you.
And I am thanking you for that, because, let's face it, if it weren't for that, I wouldn't have gone for that dinner that you so kindly invited me to.
Oh, no, Haley. You invited yourself over to my house. I suggested to go out to eat, but you insisted on eating dinner at my place, and no wonder you did. You always knew that my husband would be there if it was for dinner.
And if it wasn't for the dinner, then I wouldn't have met your husband, right? And then the rest is history. So really, thank you so much for that wonderful dinner.
Here are one selfish, crazy, annoying son of a witch. I hate you so much. I can't believe you did this to me.
So now what? It's done. You've got to get that divorce, huh?
What? You think I'm going to divorce him now?
Well, sure you are, aren't you? It'd be crazy if you didn't after he cheated on you. He betrayed you and your son.
That doesn't immediately mean a divorce. Not right now, while the wound is still fresh.
Oh no, I'd say rip the Band-Aid off quick and put another one on. Haley, just get that divorce, all right? I'll come and live with your husband and you can start fresh on your own. Or wait, you had a son, I forgot. Well, you can take Brandon and turn over a new leaf, okay?
And where the hell do you think you're going to live?
Well, the house you live in now, of course. Where else? You already invited me over, remember? And I love it. It'll be perfect for me.
Wait, did you really plan this the whole time? You said that since you moved back to LA that your top priority was to get back to work, but you also said you had to find a new apartment to live in.
Yeah, and I still haven't, and I'm still living in an Airbnb, so you see how perfect this is. You can move out, and I'll have a nice home to stay in.
No, that is never going to happen. Over my dead body.
Okay, so you think you can stay happy in that marriage, do you? Your husband betrayed you more than once, you know. Can you trust him again?
That is none of your business, Haley. You just need to leave us alone. This is our problem.
Okay, fine. Well, now you've got something to think about. I'll let you do your thinking then.
You can just shut the hell up and shove it, Haley. Don't ever text me again.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Amanda? How many times do I need to remind you that Thomas is in love with me? You mean nothing to him now. He's all mine, so you might as well sign those divorce papers and get it over and done with.
Excuse me? Are you texting me all of this because you spoke to my husband and he's decided to not divorce me?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you're right. He called me last night and he said he wasn't going to get that divorce. He's saying stupid things like how he doesn't love me and his heart belongs with you and Brandon. But I'm not buying it. You made him say that. I know you did. Just divorce him.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I didn't tell him to say those things to you, okay? Him and I had a heart-to-heart conversation last night after you and I texted each other, and we came to the conclusion that a divorce wasn't the option. Not for our son, and not for either of us. And most definitely, not for you.
But he slept with me. How can you forgive him for doing that to you?
Sure, he did, and he regrets it deep down. I could tell. I've known him for years, and he just slipped up, okay? He admits it, and he feels bad, but he doesn't want to break our marriage over it. According to him, you're not worth it.
What the heck? He didn't say that. You're lying.
You can believe what you want, Haley. See if I care. I'm only telling you what I know, and what I know is that this divorce is never going to happen, and you are never going to get your way with him. You'd better remember that.
No way! No friggin' way! You're just going to let it go? He has been unfaithful to you. He doesn't love you.
Sure, but we're better than that. We exchanged vows to protect and to love one another through thick and thin. Not that you would know anything about that since you broke your vows when you divorced your husband, right? And why was that again? Oh, that's right, because you slept with another man and did the dirty.
This is different.
How is this different? You have a good track record of sleeping with men and breaking up marriages, including your own. But mine's not going to be broken that easily, I'll tell you that. So you can shove it, Haley.
No, please. He's texting me now, telling me he's never going to see me again.
There, see? He chose his family over you, meaning that he loves me and our son Brandon, and not you.
No. This can't be right. We promised each other that we'd be together. He said I could live in that house, that I could have everything I wanted.
Those are what we call empty promises, dear.
Don't you dare call me that! I don't believe this, Amanda. Get out of my house! That's mine! And that's my future husband you're with.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Is this some kind of joke?
No! He promised me that I was going to take over your role.
My role? As in you thought you were going to be his wife and the mother to my son?
No, I don't care about your son. He's yours. But that house and Thomas were meant to be mine.
Well, I don't know what kind of la-la land you're living in, but that isn't going to happen, Haley. This is my home, and it will always be that way. In fact, I'm really comfortable right here on the couch, actually. Oh, look, it says on the label that this couch was made in Italy. What a coincidence, since you just came back from there after a divorce.
Oh my God, you're such a selfish, ugly human being.
What, me? You mean you. You're the selfish one here. And I'll tell you what, my husband is also with me right now, too. So is my son. So clearly this is my house, my husband, and my son. I have everything I need right here, and none of it is yours. I think we both know that you're the one who's wrong and clearly delusional, so take a hike, Haley.
But we're in love. He told me that he loves me.
I'm sure he said a lot of things to you that he wishes he could take back. But whatever he told you is a lie, so you might as well forget about it and leave.
No, Amanda. Oh my God, I think he's blocked me now. I can't get through to him. Has he blocked me?
Do you want me to ask? Hang on. Yep, he's blocked you. Oh well, too bad, huh?
No, this can't be happening. I want to see him. I love him. Amanda, let me see him, please. I have to talk to him in person. This can't be over.
Well, it is, you witch. It's over, all right. So just leave it and accept it for what it is.
Please, that's not what he promised me.
He chose me over you, okay? Face it and stay the heck away from my family. You made your bed, so you lie in it. Serves you right, you evil, wicked witch.
No, please, Amanda. I love him. I love him more than you do.
Shut the hell up, Haley. If my husband is going to block you, then I might as well block you too, actually.
No, don't. Don't do that. I'll never be able to talk to Thomas again if you do.
And do you think I care, Haley? 'Cause I darn well don't. Good luck in life, Haley. Don't you ever try and come near me or my family ever again.
Okay, but wait. Please, can you just let me speak to him one last time? Hello? Amanda? No! Amanda!
So, I'm not sure exactly what happened to Haley after that, since me and my husband both blocked her. But she's out of our lives for good, that's one thing for sure. And from what I heard from our mutual friend, she never got accepted back into that marketing job at the fashion agency. I'm not sure what went wrong there, but I heard she's still looking for a job. I mean, she wanted to focus on her career so much that she didn't want kids or care if she cheated on her husband, right? And I'm sure she wouldn't have a problem finding a new one, but secretly, I hope she gets a horrible job and suffers for what she did to me. I hope they make her work ridiculously long hours and treat her like a slave. I know that she was also looking for a new apartment to stay in, but I hope she hasn't found anywhere nice. I hope her place is full of insects and nasty neighbors and everything. I can't believe she used me to sleep with my husband and walk all over me like that. She needs to learn a lesson, and I hope that would be it. As for me and my husband, I still need time to heal from this, and he knows that too. He's been trying to help out more at the house and tries to make me happy, and whether I'll get there in the end, only time will tell. But for now, as long as my son Brandon is with me, I think I can eventually forgive him for what he did. Even after a romantic relationship and a marriage loses its passion and fire, family will still always be family at the end of the day. And that's one thing Haley will never have. So, to hell with her. She better stay the heck away from me forever. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and see you in the next one.
Hey, my beautiful daughter-in-law, could you send me around $500 later today, please? I kind of need the money in a hurry. It's basically an emergency, so could you just send it over quick?
Oh, hey, Bob. What happened this time? Why do you need the money? I feel like this is becoming a regular occurrence.
Well, I don't really want to say why I need the money. Can't you just hand it over?
Well, $500 isn't really an amount that I can just send over. Tell me why you need it. It feels like you've been asking me for money like this way too often.
Okay, fine then. Well, I kinda need it to play this game that I'm really into right now. Please, could you just send the money over? If I'm not, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Wait, that's the reason why you want money from me today? For an online game? I don't think I'm gonna be sending you any money unless it's an emergency. This definitely isn't a reason for me to be helping you out financially.
Well, it is an emergency. I think I'm gonna get a panic attack from the anxiety remembering that my wife is gone forever. Gaming is one of my only escapes from this cruel, cruel life. This cruel life is just gonna swallow me into darkness if you don't do this for me. That's why I need the money. Are you happy now?
Well, I guess if it helps you overcome your loss, then... However, promise me that this will be the last time you ask me for money like this, okay? Only when you actually need it. Okay, there. I went to the bank and sent the money over to you. Check your account balance.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much. You're the absolute best. I'm already starting to feel so much better. Hey, Jesse, are you there? Let me know immediately if something has happened to you. I'm starting to get really anxious about all of this. Call me as soon as possible.
Oh, hey, Bob. I'm sorry, but I was in a meeting for work about a new project that we're starting. What's wrong, by the way? It sounds like you're in a panic. Did something happen? Is there an emergency?
Yes, something has happened. It's an absolute huge emergency, too. It's the 27th, and I still haven't received any money from you this month. You've never missed a payment, so I thought you must have gotten into an accident or something. I need you to send over the financial support if you're not in trouble.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I was too busy to yesterday, and that's why it probably still hasn't arrived. I actually went to the bank during lunch break today and put in a transfer. However, since it was after 3, the money's probably not going to reach you until tomorrow.
Wait, so you're telling me that you forgot to do it yesterday? How could you? That's a little inconsiderate, you know? I wish that you'd remember these kinds of things.
Wait, why is that wrong? I told you I already went to the bank today. The money is coming tomorrow. If there's a big emergency, let me know and I can try to see what I can do. It does sound like you're really panicking about something.
Okay, well fine then. It's not really that big of an emergency. I just had dinner plans tonight and the money would have been nice to have. I invited a few of my friends for a nice steak and some beers. You know, a guy's night out type of thing. I was just really hoping I'd have the money, but I guess now I can't go. I also wanted to buy a new video game that was just released today, too. Now I can't do that either.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it wasn't anything important then. I'm sure you can ask your friend to spot you or something. Are you really out of money already? What happened to the $2,700 we gave you last month? That's a pretty large amount of money to be handing over to you as financial support, you know.
It's all gone already. Why are you even asking me this? Do you not know how little $2,700 gets you in this day and age? It's basically gone within a week if I'm not careful about how I spend my money. You try and go out for drinks every Friday and see how far this kind of money lasts you. It's not my fault that the money you give me just gets sucked away. I'd like a little more, if anything.
Inflation is hitting us all pretty hard, you know. However, $2,700 is still $2,700. Considering you live alone, that should be more than enough to last you a full month. In fact, it should be enough so that you can save up a little of it towards your future. I have no idea how you managed to get through it so quickly. Have you tried, I don't know, cutting down on all your nights out? I really hate to say this because you're my father-in-law and I hate being preachy about money, but that money is for living expenses. It's also to pay for your medical expenses, for when you need to go to the hospital.
Oh, stop telling me what I can and I can't spend money on. Going out for drinks and buying video games are part of my living expenses. They're things that I can't live without after all. Don't judge me, by the way. You know no idea what I'm going through, Jess. Back when my wife was still alive, I still had the motivation to work and actually earn money. I used to earn more than double what you're giving me every month right now. I can't be bothered to do any of that now. I was fired from my well-paying job and my wife is gone. My current job pays like crap, so I need you guys to give me money. Do you know what it's like to have your quality of living cut in half?
I know that, Bob. It's just that I don't think you should be making light of the fact that I'm still giving you $2,700 every month. That's a lot of money to me and Justin. I wish you'd be a little more careful with how you spend it. It's a large chunk of the money that we earn together. I just want you to know that.
Oh, stop trying to act all high and mighty about this. It's only $2,700. That's not a lot of money at all, Jess. Bless your heart. I know you come from a poor family, but come on. A few $1,000s is no lavish sum of money. I wouldn't complain if you were handing over $5,000 a month, but you're not.
I didn't grow up in that poor of a family, you know. Also, that would be a ridiculous amount of money to be spending as financial support.
Enough about you. Think about me for a second. How would you feel if you suddenly had to get by on half your normal income? I think it would only make sense that I'm running low on funds.
I mean, I'd probably try to budget and get by with what I had. I wouldn't complain about my situation like this, I don't think. You own your house, so it's not like you're paying any rent either. $2,700 is more than enough to make a living. I really don't think that I'm wrong about this at all. You should stop going on all these spending sprees.
Oh my God, do you think I want to spend that much money every month? Ever since I lost my wife, everything in my home reminds me of her. It's painful for me to even stay there. Distracting myself in the company of my friends or playing games is the only way I can cope with the grief. It's like therapy. I can't live without it. I don't expect you to understand my pain since you're happily married to my son, but at least allow me to have joy in my current life.
Listen, Bob, I'm sorry for your loss. I really mean it. Justin misses his mom too. I know that she meant a lot to your family. I didn't mean to minimize your grief or suffering you may be going through. I just still think that $2,700 is a very generous amount to be giving away, and I can't really understand what you're spending it on. Even drinks and games shouldn't be bringing the total up that high.
Oh, please, would you just shut up about this? Whose fault do you think that this is anyway? It's your fault that this is happening right now. Remember when I asked you to both move in with me? I even told you that you wouldn't have to give me any financial support if you guys moved in with me. However, you rejected my generous offer.
Well, we explained why we couldn't move in with you at the time. The issue is that it's uncommon, and frankly a little absurd, that you were assuming that we're going to be sending you so much financial support in the first place.
Jess, how could you say that to me? You're almost making it sound like I'm the one in the wrong here. I gave you the option, didn't I? If you guys moved in with me, this could have all been avoided. Stop trying to blame this on me and think about sending me more money from now on.
And I appreciate you giving us the option, but ultimately, it's not that we don't want to move in with you. It's that we couldn't. We did consider the option, but it was never going to work out. Justin and I both work full-time, and we couldn't afford to live out that far. The commute would have been ridiculously expensive, and it would have taken way too much time to drive to work. Also, you kind of refused to compromise by moving somewhere closer. We even suggested a nice location in the city close to our workplace, but you said no.
Well, it's still a choice that you guys ended up making. Think of it as buying your freedom from me for only $2,700. Compared to some of my friends, you two have it easy. You should be thanking me if anything.
Well, I guess you could think of it that way.
It's fine, Jess. I'm not angry at you. Don't worry about it. I'll take some money out of my secret stash and pay for my own dinner tonight. Just make sure the money's in my account by the 26th from now on. Okay, Jess? If it's late again, I'm gonna be a very angry man.
Okay, Bob. I'll try to be more careful in the future then.
Jess, you need to help me out right this moment. Do something about your idiot husband. What he's trying to do to me is absolutely unacceptable.
What's the matter, Bob? What did Justin do to you exactly? You sound especially angry today.
I can't believe him. We got into an argument and he said he was going to reduce the amount of financial support you guys send me every month.
Oh, that's what you're angry about? I just got off the phone with him about that, actually. I think that I'm going to be siding with him regarding this.
So that rat bag told you about what happened already. You're also going to be siding with him? Did you guys plan this out together in advance or something? You know what? I'm sure this was your idea in the first place, actually. It has to be that you did this to me. My son is a great guy, so he would never do such a thing to me.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't have anything to do with this initially. This idea was his, and it was his decision to talk to you about it. Stop trying to blame me for something that I had no part in.
You are lying. There's no way that's true. I know my son. He would never do something like that to me. I don't know if you're aware, but I get along very well with him. He would never intentionally do something like this.
No, I assure you, Bob. This was his idea. I really had nothing to do with it.
Okay then, even if what you say is true, why didn't you try to stop him? That's what a married couple should be doing too, preventing each other from making poor decisions. It's obviously a terrible idea to reduce the amount of financial support that I receive from you guys. You should have told him that this was such a bad idea immediately.
I want to try and be supportive of whatever he wants to do, and I actually kind of agree with him on this matter. And besides, it's not really my place to say anything. This is a matter between father and son.
Jess, please, would you still support him if he told you he'd take up chain smoking? That wouldn't be a good idea, right? Do you really think he's making the right decision here? Obviously not. Do you remember what I told you last time? I'm still grieving over my dead wife. I can't be without that money. I'm at my wits' ends right now. I need support from my son and my lovely daughter-in-law. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to continue living. You need to go and talk to him right now and convince him otherwise.
Well, the last time we talked, you mentioned you were distracting yourself from your grief by going out with friends, right? That was how you were coping, wasn't it?
Exactly. See? You do get it. If you understand that, then you should know exactly what to say to him. Please go and talk to him right now and make sure that he understands that I need the financial support. The more the better for me.
I understand what you're going through, and I understand that we all cope with grief in different ways. It's just that $2,700 is a lot for Justin and I. We talked about this last time too. It's not in our best financial interest to keep sending you that money. You know, I don't want to say too much, but the reality is that we're barely scraping by as is. That's why I think it's a good idea that we're going to be cutting down on the money we send you.
If that's the case, you should have said something at the very beginning of all of this. I'm an understanding guy. I'm sure I would have been okay. Now I'm used to living this lifestyle. I can't just go back now. I didn't even force you guys for the financial support at the start.
Really? I mean, you did push us pretty hard in the beginning, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's just me being me. Justin knows. I can be pushy and rude sometimes, but I don't really mean any of it. It's just how I come off to people. Anyway, Jess, we have a problem to sort out. Why are you guys trying to lower the amount of money I get? You guys can't even afford to park with $2,700 a month? I thought that you were making the big bucks over there. Both of you work a full-time job too. Tell me how much you make.
I don't want to be rude, but frankly, what I make is none of your business. And besides, $2,700 is $2,700, no matter what you do. I work very hard to earn this money so that I can support my family. I really don't like having to send you a portion of it when you just waste it away.
We're family too now, aren't we? Who do you think let Justin marry you in the first place? Honestly, you should be thanking me. I'm his father. He wouldn't be the kind of guy he is now if it weren't for me.
Again, I have no problem supporting you financially a little bit if you're struggling, but I've really never heard of anyone else giving their in-laws this much money. Also, it seems like you're just spending money on so many unnecessary things. You use a lot of money on in-game items on your online games, right? That's definitely something that's so unnecessary. Also, cutting down on your drinking would be a good start, too. Could you at least tell us how much of the money goes towards actual living expenses?
Wait, I don't understand why you're telling me all of this. You're making it sound like I was doing something wrong. You and Justin make a decent amount of money together. Sharing is caring, you know? Did your mother never teach you that?
I mean, yeah, I get that. We've been supporting you financially all this time, have we not? It was only meant to be a temporary thing anyway. I have no idea why you're assuming that.
Jess, please, think about what's gonna happen in a few months here. Lily's getting soon married and moving out as well, so not only will I have lost my wife, I'll have lost my dear daughter as well. I'll have one less person to rely on. Imagine my grief then. How many nights out will it take to cure me of that, do you think? I need more money from you guys.
Hold on, Bob. Please, just hold on a sec. I don't like where this conversation is headed. It almost sounds like you want more money from us. That's 100% not happening. You know that, right?
Wait, why not though? Justin is my boy, you know. I'm the one that raised him. I'm sure if I go begging to him about this, he'll cave in right away. Do you really think Justin will take your side if I force him to choose? I wonder what you will do in that case. You said you want to support him no matter what he does, right? Do you understand what I'm getting at? You guys are going to end up giving me extra financial support eventually. You might as well make that moment right now.
Do you understand what I'm getting at? We will not be sending you any more money. And what are you even saying, Bob? I just told you Justin wanted to reduce the amount we give you every month. What makes you think he would agree to send more? It doesn't matter if you're the one that raised him. That's irrelevant to this conversation.
I mean, I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Well, let's just leave it at that for now.
Hopefully you won't be eating your words anytime soon. Justin's coming to help plan out Lily's wedding, so I'll talk to him then. We'll see what happens after that. I'm sure he's gonna be changing his mind about this entire thing very soon. Hey, Jess, I have something I want to talk to you about. So, I just had dinner with Lily and her fiancé. We were having some food, some drinks. Yeah, it was a good time. I really enjoyed the night until something happened. Lily suddenly came up to me, and guess what she said?
I don't know. What did she say?
Hey, you're no fun. Try and guess. I'm asking you a question, you know?
Okay. I mean, can you at least give me a hint? You've literally given me no information and told me to guess. It could be anything. Could you just get to the point if you have something to say to me?
Fine, you darn party pooper. You are so boring at times. Anyway, she told me that she was gonna move out after she got married. Can you believe that? How ungrateful can she be? Who do you think provided for her all these years? I can't believe that she's gonna be moving out like this.
So she told you she was going to move out? Is that it? She's an adult now. It's kind of an obvious choice to make, isn't it?
No, far from it. That's not the worst part. The worst part is that she said she's gonna live with his parents. Both his fiancé's parents are alive and they're pretty well off to boot. Who do you think needs more help around the house, me or them? Unbelievable, right? Why are they both gonna go live over there? It is not fair on me at all.
I mean, it's kind of their choice, you know? That's between Lily, her fiancé, and his parents to decide. If they've come to this decision, then it shouldn't matter to you. I hate to say it, but you really don't have a say in the matter, unfortunately. You're just gonna have to move on with life without her living with you.
Excuse me, Jess? Just whose side do you think you're on? Why are you making it sound like this is totally fine?
I'm not on anybody's side. I'm just telling you how I feel about this situation.
And wait until you hear about this. His parents know about my situation too. His parents know that I've lost my wife and that I live alone. They know that I need help, and yet they still won't do anything to help me out at all. Don't you think that this marriage has failed before it even started, do you? Their entire family is just full of selfish human beings.
I can't say I know anything about that. What I do know, though, is that her fiancé works a stable job at a very respectable company. I also know that he is very kind to Lily. If you ask me, they make a great couple. I really don't think you should be doing anything to try to disrupt their lives as newlyweds.
What are you talking about, Jess? A stable job? Being kind to her? That's the bare minimum she should be getting out of that relationship. That's not the problem here. The problem is that everyone's ditching me to go elsewhere. There's also more tragic problems too.
Okay. Then I assume you're about to tell me what the tragic problem is?
Well, the biggest problem is they said they wouldn't be supporting me after they move out. I was absolutely furious when I got told this.
Bob, please, hold on just a sec. Let me get this straight. You asked Lily to send you money as well? Even though you're already receiving plenty of financial support from us?
Well, of course I'm asking for some. Why shouldn't I? She's my daughter, so it makes sense for her to be supporting me. It wouldn't be fair to you guys if you were the only one supporting me financially. I'm doing this for you. I'm kidding, but on a serious note, Lily's getting married, which means she's gonna be more financially stable. There's no harm in sending some of that excess cash flow to me, is there? I can put it to better use than they can, for sure.
Okay, listen, Bob. We're already supporting you financially. You really shouldn't get Lily involved in this. Please. You know she quit her job to marry him, right? I don't think she'll be able to help you out. Plus, she's still in her 20s. You shouldn't be putting this kind of responsibility on her.
What does age have to do with any of this? Also, I'm not asking her to send me money. I'm asking her future husband to send me money. Considering how much he makes, it shouldn't be a big deal for either of them. When you marry the person, you marry their money as well. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be able to use his money as she likes. I'm just asking her to send me a little bit of that money. It's no big deal.
Yes, it is true that shared finances are an important aspect of marriage, but that's strictly between husband and wife. You're just her father. That's all. You really shouldn't be asking this of them. What they decide to do with their money is their choice. None of it is obligated to you.
Okay, fine. If you want to get all philosophical on me, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? If you want me to stop bothering Lily for money, you can just pay me what she was supposed to. Let's see. I need some more money on top of what you already pay me. How about $5,500 then? I think that's about the amount of money I could do with every month.
Did you say $5,500? So you basically want to double what we're currently giving you?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm asking you to do. Each side of the family should be contributing the same amount. How fair of me, don't you think?
You were seriously considering asking Lily for $2,700 a month as well then?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was planning on doing. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? In fact, I did ask, and she said no. Can you believe it? What an ungrateful child. Since you were so kind as to be willing to help pick up her slack, you can take her responsibility. Give me $5,500 from now on.
You can't be serious about this, can you? There is no world where I'd be willing to just hand you that much money every month.
Why not, though? What happened to all that big talk earlier? I thought you were trying to be a good sister-in-law and look out for poor little Lily. If you want to help her out, I'm afraid the only way you can do that is by sending me the money she would have owed me.
Why does it feel like I'm talking to a brick wall? Bob, you need to please listen to me. I told you, and I'm not telling you again. We cannot afford to keep giving you money like we do now. We were originally talking about reducing the amount of money we give you. I have no idea why you're suddenly asking me for more.
Huh? Why not? You both make about $9,000 a month combined, right? You two can live off $4,000 a month, can't you? My wife and I lived off much less than that back in the day. What do you need all that money for?
Okay. If we go by your logic, you should be able to live off $2,000 a month since you live alone. We've been handing you more money than you would have needed.
Why are we talking about me all of a sudden? I'm talking about you two. And besides, I need that money for important reasons.
You can't just say reasons and expect me to believe you. I'm sorry, but we cannot afford to give you any more money, and that is our final decision. Listen, I don't like having to say this, but do not talk to me about this ever again. If you ask again, we will stop helping you out completely.
Jess, you can't be serious. So you don't care at all if I live or die? How could you guys abandon me like this? Jess, what the hell is going on? Why are you just ignoring me now? Are you still there? Reply to me right now. Hi, Jess. I wanted to talk to my dear daughter-in-law about something. Is this a good time for you right now?
I'm at work right now, but I can talk for a bit. What is it, Bob?
Excellent. Oh, I knew I could count on you. So you know how I've been kind to you these past few months?
You've been kind to me? How? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, I've been putting up silently with the small amount of financial support you guys send me every month. I've been such a good father-in-law, haven't I? I haven't said a single word to you about this.
Did you just say small amount?
Well, since I've been so nice to you, I was thinking you could do me a little favor in return.
Again, I don't think that it's a small amount we're giving you.
Whatever, enough about that. I do think it is a small amount, though. Anyway, as you should know, Lily's wedding is coming up soon. I just wanted to ask what your plans for the wedding gift were.
The wedding gift? Well, we're planning to get her something, but we haven't completely decided yet.
Do you think that you could just give her some cash instead? Preferably more than $10,000 in cash would be nice. That is the bare minimum I'd ask from you.
I'm sorry. Say that again? Did you just say $10,000?
Indeed, $10,000 is exactly what I said. I mean, how could you not give her that much? My one and only daughter is getting married. What kind of a father would I be if I didn't help her receive lots of wedding gifts?
I'm sorry, but where are you getting that number from? I've literally never heard or seen anyone give a cash gift over $10,000 at a family wedding. That is an absolutely ridiculous amount. In fact, I think it's kind of weird to just be handing over money as a wedding gift, too.
Wait, really? $10,000 is too much for you? $10,000 should be like the very bare minimum you give her.
You're being ridiculous if you really mean all this. I mean, okay, I'm not one to judge your cultural traditions. We all come from different backgrounds, and that's a wonderful thing. But let's assume what you said is true for a second. If me, the sister-in-law, is giving $10K, that means you, father, is giving more than that, right?
How would that be appropriate? I've basically fully retired already. It's not my responsibility to be handing out money like that. I don't have an income. How could you possibly expect me to contribute anything? That means I'm excused from having to give her anything.
Are you serious? So you're trying to force just us to give her money as a gift? Why, though? It's not even going to you.
Well, I'm dead serious. I mean, how do you expect me to save up any money to give her? It's her special wedding day, so I want someone to give her some money to help pay for the wedding. I definitely can't do that. At least not with the amount of money you give me to live with. There's also nothing left from my wife's estate either, so that's a no-go either.
Wait, what did you just say? How? Where did that money go? I thought she had a decent amount in her estate, as her parents passed down a large amount to her.
What do you mean, where did it go? She left me some money, and now that money is gone. I spent it, obviously. Come now, even Lily wouldn't ask me such a dumb question. Anyway, what kind of father would I be if I didn't give my daughter a single dollar on her most blessed day? If you really wanted to make things right, you could give her another $10,000 in my place.
I'm sorry, what? Nothing that you're saying is making any sense at all. Are you drunk again or something?
Wait, no. I'm her father. She'd be so disappointed if I gave her the same amount as you. How about $20,000 instead then? Yeah, $20,000 sounds good to me, don't you think?
Let me get this straight. You want me to gift her money on your behalf? You're really not making any sense at all. I'm just gonna get her some accessories or something as a wedding gift.
Wait, you can't do something like that. I need to make a good impression on her by giving her money. I've got to contribute more than her fiancé's parents do. Then they might decide they want to live with me instead. Oh, you're a successful woman. You can scrounge up $20,000 for me, right?
What are you going on about, Bob? Stop going on about this ridiculous idea of yours. There's not a chance in hell that I'm going to be providing you with $20,000. And even if I could, I wouldn't be giving it to you so that you can gift it to your daughter. Just how shameless can you be?
Don't talk to me like that, Jess. You need to know your place, woman. I am the father of your husband. Do you really think this marriage is going to last if you disobey me? Who do you think is in control of this marriage?
What are you trying to say? Are you threatening me or something?
Oh, now you want to play dumb. Fine, I'll say it loud and clear so that even an idiot like you can understand. If you continue being a bad wife and continue not listening to me, I'll make sure that Justin gets a divorce from you. He is my boy, so he's obviously gonna listen to what I tell him to do.
Wow. Just wow. You're unbelievable. I've tried to be nice to you. I've tried to deal with you as best as I could, but you are absolutely delusional. Neither me or Justin intend on leaving each other, but you can sure as hell try. This conversation is over. I am not going to be doing anything to help you out. You can deal with the wedding gift yourself. You really need to stop being so delusional about everything.
You're calling me delusional? Just who do you think you are? You are showing your true colors now, aren't you? You know what? Don't even try show up to Lily's wedding. I'll see to it that you get rejected at the door. She doesn't need a home wrecker like you in her life.
That is not up to you to decide. That is Lily's decision, and you are not Lily. I'm sure that she'd want me at her wedding. Anyway, are you done saying what you want to say to me? If you'll excuse me now, I have work to do.
Come back here right this instant. We are not done talking yet. I need you to give me that money so that I can please them. They might choose to move in with me instead. Are you there, Jess? Why aren't you answering me? Jess, damn it. Jess, what the hell is happening? The reception staff wouldn't let me into the wedding venue. What is going on? Explain yourself right now, Jess. Good. It seems like the venue staff are doing their job then. My sister and I asked the wedding organizers to put you on a blacklist. You can turn around and leave because you will not be making it past the door. What did you just say? You said my sister and I? Who is this that I'm talking to? Is it not Jess? I thought that this was her number. I know you were hoping to text my wife, but unfortunately, you have to deal with me now. You know who this is, right? Wait, what? Justin? Is that you? What are you doing on her phone? I texted Jess because I wanted to talk to Jess. Give the phone to Jess right now. I would have texted you if I wanted to talk to you. Sorry, Dad, but Jess will no longer be speaking with you. She is too nice for her own good. I'm sure she would still humor you if you messaged here, so I'm stepping in to make sure that never happens again. In fact, neither of us will be talking to you again. We want to have nothing to do with you from now on. Don't bother talking to me or ever coming to see me. Justin, what are you talking about all of a sudden? It almost sounds like you're trying to cut ties with me or something. No, there's no way that's true, right? Oh, what's going on? Talk to me, please. It has recently come to my attention that you've been contacting Jess in secret. If I didn't happen to check her phone one day for something, I would have never known. She kept all the nasty, selfish things you said to her to herself and never said a word about it to me. I looked over her chat history. I know everything now. So that's it. I'm putting my foot down. I no longer want you as part of my life. What are you talking about, Justin? You're making no sense right now, son. Now, stop messing around with me like this and hand the phone to Jess. How dare you take advantage of the fact that Mom died and the fact that I was going through a career change to ask Jess for money? You went to her because you knew I would have told you no. I can't believe that you were trying to force her to give you even more money than what we've already been giving you. Whatever could you possibly mean, son? I would never do anything like that. I wasn't forcing her to do anything at all. Do you want me to spell it out for you then? You knew that Jess was kind. You knew that she would give you anything you wanted as long as you asked for it. She thought you were grieving, for crying out loud. How could you? How could you use Mom's death like that? I can't believe that you were doing something like this. That all ends today. We're both going to be cutting ties with you completely. I still have no idea what you're talking about. I would never disrespect your mother like that. Cut it out. I heard you even asked Lily for financial support as well. Is that true? I mean, yes, that's true. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? Her fiancé is so rich. What's wrong with asking for a little pocket change?
I don't get why you seem to be fine with asking your children for money like this. Why do you think we work so hard? Do you think we work hard just so that you can have fun? Why do you feel entitled to our money? I don't get it. Just because we're family? I'd like to remind you that Jess is your daughter-in-law, and neither is Lily's husband. Leave them out of this. Stop trying to depend on your children-in-law for money like this. It's just embarrassing.
So what if they're my in-laws? They married my kids. That means they're a part of my family now.
Even if they are, what makes you think that gives you the right to demand money from them? Do you know how embarrassing it is for us, as your children, to have to constantly make excuses for you? I am tired of it. I'm not doing it anymore. I am absolutely done with you.
What did you just say about me? Did you call me embarrassing? Are you saying you're ashamed of your own father? Yo, how dare you? Just who do you think raised you and clothed you and fed you all those years? Whose roof did you live under?
Mom was the one that raised us. She also worked a full-time job while doing all the housework. She's the one we're grateful for.
Well, what about me then? I was working as well, you know.
What are you talking about? It was because of Mom that we had enough money to get by. She worked hard so that her kids could have a good life. You should have been embarrassed by yourself as the man in the family. She was earning more than you on top of all the duties that she already had.
Well, there were reasons for that. She just got lucky with some promotions. I also did some occasional chores around the house, too.
Chores? Don't make me laugh. Your memory must be extremely selective, because do you remember what you told me back when I started middle school? You told me to clean up after myself because you sure as hell wouldn't do it. And you didn't just say that either, you meant it. You didn't do a single thing for me after that. Same goes for Lily. She feels the same way as I do. She hates you.
That was my way of preparing you for the real world. Why do you think you both grew up to be such capable adults? Because I didn't spoil you two. I made you work.
Really? That's what you're going with? Let me get this straight. You wanted your kids to grow up to be independent, so you cast them aside and left them to their own devices? If you really wanted to teach us something, you could have at least taught us the basics yourself. Everything that you just said was an excuse, and you know it.
But that doesn't change the fact that all the chores around the house were handled right. It was thanks to the way that I raised you guys.
Well, that was due to Mom trying her best. We knew she was tired from work, so we wanted to help her out wherever we could. This is giving me a headache. Why am I even wasting my breath talking to you? Clearly, nothing is getting through to you. This is it. After today, you are no longer my parent, and I am no longer your son.
Huh? Justin, just wait. Let's not be rash now, shall we? What do you mean by that? What's gonna happen to me? What's gonna happen to you?
I can tell you what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna repay Jess for all the money that she sent to you. Now that I've settled into my new job, I'll be making more money so I can finally afford to do so.
Okay, Justin, that's great news, son. In that case, we can keep things the way they are, right? Even though you're making more money now, I won't ask for any more either. That's me being really nice. We can keep things exactly the way they are. See? I can be reasonable. How does that sound, Justin?
You still don't get it, do you? You absolute leech. It's just hopeless trying to explain things like this to you.
A leech? What did you just call me?
Just who do you think has been supporting your lifestyle all this time?
Well, maybe it was partly due to Jess.
Okay, so you do at least have a shred of self-awareness. Why haven't you thanked her then? How did you possibly think you could get away with asking her for more? You even tried to ask her to give a large amount of cash for this wedding. Just get out of here already.
Wait, no, you guys can't just exclude me like this. I'm gonna be all alone too if you guys cut ties with me. I've been grieving ever since I lost my wife. You should know how sad I feel too.
I know how sad it feels, and Jess was trying to help you through that, as she's so kind. You could have at least shown a little appreciation to her.
Wait, but I did show her some appreciation.
Did you? I searched your chat history of over 300 plus messages, and not a single one said thanks. Forget that. Your attitude was downright entitled. You were acting like she owed you that money, that it was somehow her obligation to give you that money.
Wait, but I'm her father-in-law. Don't you think she should at least show some respect for her in-laws? I mean, think about me for a second. Where we come from, a little financial support for your parents is expected. How am I supposed to keep up appearances with our relatives back home if she can't even do that for me?
I don't buy any of that, Dad. Stop making up gross excuses for the terrible things that you've done. Also, you threatened her with divorce if she didn't listen to you. I heard about that too, by the way.
Well, I guess I said that, but there's a good reason why I had to say that. If she can't even devote herself to her husband's family, what good of a wife could she possibly be? She didn't give me the money I asked for, and that's why I had to say that to her. It is her fault.
Christ, are you serious? You're trying to blame what happened on her?
What do you mean, am I serious? Yes, I'm serious. And I am your father, and you will not be speaking to me like that.
Yeah? How come you're only a dad when it's convenient for you? Just so we're clear, neither me nor Lily consider you as a dad anymore. In fact, we haven't really thought of you as a family member for a long time. Now we're finally gonna be free from you. This is gonna feel so great.
What are you trying to say, Justin? Are you seriously just gonna cut ties with me completely? Do you no longer care about what happens to your poor father?
Why do you think either of us would care in the slightest if you disappeared? Name one thing you've done for us in the past 6 years. In fact, I'll be glad that you're gone. One less nuisance that I'll have to worry about.
There's no way you mean that. You can't leave me. You're bluffing, I know it.
Am I? Do you really think I'm the kind of guy that would bluff about this kind of stuff? Why do you think you're standing outside the wedding and not in it? It's because you're not allowed inside. And we have no intention of letting you in. We've already explained everything to Lily's parents, and they understand our decision too. After today, none of us are ever gonna see you again.
Oh, this is not acceptable at all. You guys are both ungrateful little brats. You think you can get away with having a wedding without a parent in attendance?
You're not our parent. Get it through your head. Lily will live with her in-laws from now on, and that is final. She's moving out of your house for good.
No, you can't do this to me. You and Lily would never have been born if it weren't for me. I'm your father, and you can't take that away from me.
The guilt tripping is not gonna work anymore. If you wanted to be our dad, you should have acted like one. It's too late for that now.
You can just pack up and leave. What am I supposed to do from now on? How am I supposed to survive? I don't have a source of income now.
Figure that out yourself. You have nothing to do with us at this point. You're not a complete grandpa yet. You can still work, can't you? Work at a part-time job, like you made us do when we were kids.
Work? Part-time? You're gonna make your elderly father work again? At my age? This is abuse. Elderly abuse. You guys better start sending me financial support or else.
Okay, then I guess you can just live off your pensions in a few years' time then. I have no idea what you're gonna do until then, though. If you don't want to work, then I guess you'll have to say goodbye to your current lifestyle. I doubt you'll be able to keep it up with government money alone. You spend way too much.
Why are you doing this to me? Do you not feel bad for me at all? Do you enjoy making your very own father suffer like this?
Now you get it, don't you? Now that you're standing on the other side, maybe you can develop some empathy. This is what it felt like being raised by you. Both me and Lily greatly resent you for it. We have to live with the emotional baggage you gave us, so the least that you can do is stay away from us for the rest of your life. You ignored us and basically cut us off while we were growing up. If it weren't for Mom, who knows if I'd even be here today? Now it's time for us to ignore you and cut you off.
Oh, how can you say such horrible things?
Think of it as your past sins finally catching up to you. You've been living the good life until now, but all good things come to an end. So you better get used to it, quick.
Oh, Justin, wait. I can't. There's no way. If you leave me, I won't be able to do anything with my life.
You best thank Mom. Thanks to her, you at least still have a place to stay. That house was passed down to her from her parents after all. It's not actually your property, but you get to use it.
Justin, I really think that you should rethink this.
From now on, we are strangers. Don't call me by my name. Don't treat me like family. Don't come to me like family. Don't tell anyone else we're family, because we sure as hell won't. Don't even try and show up on our doorstep. It won't work. We actually moved house before the wedding, and we have no intention of giving you our new address.
Wait, you guys moved? Oh, Justin, please. Listen to me. Listen, I'll do anything. I won't even ask for money. Actually, now, I'll ask for less money. How does $1,000 a month sound? That's reasonable, right? I need something. Anything, please.
I see you still haven't learned a single thing from this conversation. All right, I doubt we'll see each other again, so let me get all of this out of the way. Thanks for everything up until now. Don't come knocking ever again. I hope you live out the rest of your days in peace and quiet. Goodbye forever, Dad. This is the last time I ever talk to you.
Oh, Justin, wait, I'm not done with our conversation. You feel better now, right? You feel better after getting that out of your system? Now, be a good boy and let me in the wedding. Justin, what the hell? How could you do this to me?
After the conversation, Bob broke down crying in front of the wedding venue. He was so loud that he had to be escorted far away by the security guards at the venue. We later found out that Bob had been spending the majority of the money we gave him on in-game currency and online games. He spent 90% of the money we gave him on in-game items, and he also took on a whole bunch of credit card debt to buy even more stuff in-game. He was addicted to buying items within an online game using real money. We were furious when we found out that's what he had been spending our money on. However, we also knew that his life was going to be absolute hell from now on, so that was a little satisfying to think about. Bob was unable to pay off the credit card debt that he had accumulated. He ended up having to sell his house to pay it all off. The last I heard, he was living on the streets begging people for a living. His life sure did take a huge downward spiral. Thanks for watching! If you liked this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.